As I've discussed in one of the previous lectures that why we are using month end date to start a prepayment. Ideally it should be the date from which you have made the payment. So for example, in month of January, I'm sure that there would be a lot of prepayments on various dates and not on 31st January 2017. But here I have assumed that all the prepayments will be from 31st January 2017. The only reason I have done this is to make this particular formula and overall concept of prepayment and its amortization as simple as possible. Now to explain you this particular scenario, let's take this particular row 6 and copy it down. So let me copy down this date, January, and give a date of 15 January 2017, and we'll be amortizing same amount over 3 months. But here we want exact month end date. So if this prepayment expenditure was starting on 15 January 2017, it should end on 15 April, right? So there is a formula to get that date, which is E date, which is quite similar to EO month function, but here you'll get exact date. So if I select start date as which is 15 Jan 2017 and I add 3 months to it, I close the parenthesis, I press enter, I get 15 April, right? So we got exact 90 days, which is equal to 3 months. Now here we are supposed to get 15 days amortization, so it should be half of $833 here, and half of $833 will be in April. So how to achieve that? So to achieve that, we have to write a complex nested if function, which I'll be explaining you in this particular section in very next lecture video. For time being, let me just type it manually here. So I'll be applying 833 divided by 2 here, so 417 for 15 days, and similarly we'll be typing 417 here. So if I sum all this, it should be $2,500, which is correct here. So this is more of an accurate amortization approach, which you can also follow. And as I told before, I'll be explaining the procedure to write the nested if function, which will be complex function than this existing function. So you need to have a good knowledge of logics and previous writing of nested if functions. It will have a 3 nested if function, and it will be a function under a function. So I will try my best to explain you this particular function in as simple manner as possible. But if you want to follow this particular template where all the prepayments are starting from the month end, you can follow the same. It will just simplify the things. But for more of an accurate approach, and if you are okay with more complex and nested if functions, you can follow along with me in my next lecture video, where I'll be writing a nested if function which will calculate accurate prepayment amortization from the exact start date and exact end date dynamically. So the formula I'm going to write will be a dynamic formula, which once you write it, you can drag it along throughout our calculation portion here, and it will work just fine. So let's get on with the exercise, and I'll see you in my next lecture video. Thank you very much for watching.